Here's the top 3 best strategies at Town Hall 15 right now for ranked mode. As you guys can see, I am number 6 right now on the leaderboards. I have a perfect score of 3 and 100% destruction. So if you guys want these type of results, then definitely use these top 3 strategies. Sorry guys, I'm a brand new Town Hall 15 on this account. I will not be having everything unlocked. So Editor Sam will do half the job. If you guys have any questions, drop them in the comments. I'll be recommending equipment, levels for the equipment, etc. So stay tuned. And if you guys want the time periods, here's the time periods of each attack. And yeah, let's get into the video. For the first strategy, you guys obviously know I'm going to go with my baby, the one, the only Fireball Rocket Loons. You guys know on this channel, I glaze, I'll do anything for this strategy. I love this strategy. This strategy is the most broken strategy. Anyway, now let's get into it. For the army comp, you guys could use druids, take out a few rocket loons, clear out a few of, I don't know, take out a headhunter, a wizard, a baby dragon, whatever, and get two druids if you guys want to. It's up to you guys. This thing still works. I went perfect with not even using druids with my heroes, but just I don't have the druids unlocked, so you guys can use the druids. For the CC, you guys could use the furnaces, you guys could use Valkyries, super minions, it doesn't really matter. For the heroes, as you guys can see, I don't have the pets, but obviously the Phoenix for the king, the queen could stay with the unicorn or with the frosty. Warden, I think the owl is pretty good, and obviously for the RC you use diggy. Now let's get into the equipment. King, quake boots, spiky ball. It's the only thing. If you don't have quake boots, then you know, like, upgrade it, I guess. But if you don't have spiky ball, use a giant gauntlet. That's all I have to say. Recommended equipment levels around level 15 on both of them. Epic equipment is around level 18, especially the spiky ball, but level 15 can still do a really good job. For the archer queen, you guys already know it. Both epics, the magic mirror and the giant. If you guys don't have either of them, you switch it out with the healer puppet. Obviously, healer puppet recommended. I always say level 15 at least. So you could get those 3 healers spawned, and the other 2 equipment at least level 18. For the warden, this is a must. You have to max out your fireball and the rage gem. If you guys did not know, at level 21 fireball has only a 5 tile radius. Level 24 fireball for Town Hall 15 already and up has a 6 tile radius. So it's very important to max out your fireball and max out that rage gem. For the RC, obviously both epics. You could switch out either epic with the hog puppet, or if you're using the spear, you could switch out the eboots with the shield. Now let's get into the attack. So you guys have it. Here's the base. As you guys already know, you guys have to break down the base into 2: the town hall and the eagle artillery. You either fireball the town hall or the eagle artillery. If you could snipe one of them with your flame flinger, go with the flame flinger. If you cannot snipe the town hall or the eagle with the flame flinger, but there is other value, like let's just say snagging a scatter shot, snagging an inferno tower with your flame flinger, you can still use it there. If not, you can always use the siege barracks on the flank with your king and queen. So on this base, I'm gonna crack it. I could see that there's good flame flinger value here. I can actually trigger the town hall by putting a flame flinger. It will attack the wizard tower and it will wake up the town hall, and then the flame flinger will take out the town hall. So I prefer to just warden at 6 and get an easy fireball in the middle, take out the eagle and the monolith, and then just send my heroes the opposite direction of wherever the warden's going, and throw RC in the back end that you guys will see in this attack. So now let's get into it. So as you guys can see, I put a few rocket loons because the archer tower will not let me put a flame flinger. I want to also funnel the flame flinger on the wizard tower straight, so then it could trigger the town hall. CC was right in front of there, so he got lured one witch. I put warden at 6. The witch is coming over. I put a headhunter on the enemy king, and I'm just waiting for the witch to get a bit closer. I drop my poison spell, so then I could snag the witch with the skellies in the poison. And now you just use the rocket loons to just take out the shit that you want to take out, you know, to make the fireball easier. So here I'm taking out the defenses. They're on the outside. They're easy to snag with the rocket loons. Also, I throw a bit of rocket loons for Coco to trigger traps. And here I see a nice, phenomenal ice block. I drop 3 invis spells, fireball in the middle, and just like that, I snag the eagle and the monolith. Now I'm just waiting for Warden to choose a side. I'm going to try forcing him to go up to 3. So here I'm just going to rage him, put a radiant baby dragon to funnel. I'm going to put a few rocket loons to, again, force him to funnel up to 3. So Warden takes out the expo. Then I see Warden is Going up to 3, so I put the heroes on the other side. The town hall took out the flame flinger. Sorry, took out the town hall, as you guys can see, like I said. And just like that, there's no base left. There's only the CC, which right now the heroes are gonna take care of. I only killed the partial CC, because only the witch got only the witch got lured out. I throw the RC with the Warden because I see he's gonna go against the enemy queen, and I generally do not have anywhere else to throw the RC into because the top 12 o'clock is already taken care of from the flame flinger. The bottom is taken care of from the Warden and the hero. So I just told myself, let me just throw the RC in with the Warden, add a bit of punch with that Warden walk. So, and just like that, the base is just getting cleaned up right now. I have RCs cooking. I have still king and queen ability, pop king ability. Takes out that whole section of the base. Queen takes out the last single inferno tower, and just like that, this base is absolutely smashed with a swag rage spell. There you guys go. You guys could smash any town hall with this strategy as long as you know what you're doing. If you need to practice and just get better at it, because this strategy works at every town hall. It's powerful, it's strong, probably the most strongest in the game. Let's get into the next strategy. Here you guys have it, the second strategy. It was obvious, it's gonna be roots. You guys already know it. The roots are so powerful. Here's the recommended army. I'll show you guys two versions of this strategy because there is actually two that you could use because there's no fox at town hall 15 for the RC. So one is gonna have an RC Warden charge, and one is gonna just have an RC charge. This is the recommended CC. I recommend using the troop launcher just to get those Cocoloons. The recommended pets, again, like last time, Phoenix, Frosty, or if you want Unicorn, Warden can use an electric owl, or if you want also Poison Lizard, and RC on the diggy. Recommended equipment, again, a king. Spiky ball is just the strongest ability in the game, so that's a must. Get snake bracelet. If you don't have snake bracelet, you could use quake boots, you could use the barbs, the giant gauntlet, don't forget about that. Even maybe vamp stash if you guys really want it, but I just recommend the snake bracelet. For the queen, again, both epics. If you don't have either of them, you could always go for the healer puppet. If you want, you could even go for giant arrow if there's an invis base, but I recommend both epics. For the Warden, this variant, we're gonna have the healing tome on the Warden. The other variant with the Warden and RC charge, we're gonna have the rage gem on the Warden, so stay tuned for that. And in the RC, we're gonna have obviously both epics. This is a must, eboots, so you have to have the eboots on, but you could change it for the haste vial or even the hog puppet, but I just recommend both epics. Now let's get into the attack. So here's the first base. We're gonna try clearing a section of the base with the RC. Because there's no fox at town hall 15, so your RC is naked, so you just have to throw her in and just keep on invising her because nothing can put her invisible. So here I'm gonna try taking out the bottom side just to clear like the single target inferno tower, kill the CC also with the RC radius on her boots, and just funnel everything into the eagle artillery later on. So here we go, the RC is in. You should learn, obviously there's 4-second countdown, and also you should learn how to invis also the enemy defenses, so then RC can get more value with her boots, because of the radius, the electric. So here she takes out the CC, she takes out all of that, and I just recall out just like that, and then that's it. You just have to spam your roots. I'm gonna spam my roots, Warden, Cocoloons, healers, and then I'm gonna put my king and queen on the outside to funnel with a wall break, throw in my Valkyries, throw in RC, throw in the troop launcher, throw in everything, and just like that, this base will absolutely get smashed. And in a minute, bro, like you guys can see in the bottom, in 1 minute this base is about to get destroyed because this attack strategy is just broken. I think you guys all know how broken roots really are. So there, the troop launcher, everything is in. King's getting targeted, so I'm gonna probably overgrowth on the side there to also make my troops just funnel more to the top side, while the heroes clear at around 3 to 12. So everything is in, and also a key thing is to always rage the healers. The thing that makes the strategy really strong is obviously the healers, the healing output. So rage the healers, learn how to rage the healers over your troops. Just like that, everything is topped up, everything is healed up. I'm gonna pop king ability right now. The bottom is cleared. Everything is just cleared, and now the overgrowth is obviously word off. My RC is gonna go into the single, just pop an invis on her, save a few invis spells. You don't have to use all your invis spells in the first 30 seconds of the attack on your RC. You could always save a few. If you got your value, just or recall out, and if you have more invis spells, just use it later on. You don't have to throw all of your invis spells in the beginning of the attack. And there you guys have it, a beautiful, phenomenal 3-star. Let's get into the second version of this attack. Now, in this version, as you guys can see, I have a rage gem, and I just love this. I've seen the Town Hall 15 world record carrier of Legends League before all this like new ranked mode. He did the strategy and he was like at 6,000 trophies as a Town Hall 15. So this shit was crazy the way he pulled this off, and that's where I learned it from. But this guy cooked, and I love the strategy. Like the Warden RC charge with the rage gem is just phenomenal, and it's so quick. If you guys noticed, I removed the rage spell in my CC in my army comp. Why? Because I already have the raged Warden, so I prefer to just bring a heal spell just in case the healers start dying. I can always heal the healers through also the Town Hall Poison, the Town Hall Bomb, etc. So here, a beautiful, phenomenal RC walk clears that whole side of the base and even takes out the eagle. That's what I was aiming for, and it was so quick. It was like less than like 20 seconds, 25 seconds. So it's so quick with the rage gem. And now I'm gonna put the king and queen again on the outside, wall break, put ice golem, roots, spam everything in, coco loons, healers, valkyries. You guys already know. Just throw everything in, and just like that, you know, troop launcher. Don't forget the troop launcher to snag those coco loons, to snag those Sam. Sorry, CC comes out, and here I just see a lot of damage. You know, there's a single target inferno, everything. So I just overgrowth on the side. I didn't want the troops to actually like go to the expo, so that's why I just overgrowth on the top side. Froze the monolith just like that, and now they're just crushing through the base with the rage gem and the warden. The rage gem makes this attack so fast. As you guys can see, the rocky loons in the CC from the troop launcher is actually snagging all those Sams, so that's really good. And now they're on the town hall, and this base is gone. Let's be honest right now, like there's no base left. The top of the base was gone already from the beginning. Here warden ability through the town hall bomb. If I see my healers are gonna die, I'm just gonna heal my healers. And yeah, and now I see my healers are a bit backed up because the roots got stuck in the tornado. So I'm just gonna throw my heal spell in the middle of the pack of the troops, because it doesn't really, who cares, you know, to be honest. Like there's no base left. Like look at this. This base was absolutely smashed. I have 2 swag invis spells, and just like that, this base is absolutely smashed. And I don't even have the recommended pets that I don't even have the overpowered pets like the Phoenix, the Diggy. I don't even have all of that. Just regular pets with Lassie, bro. The worst pet in the game, and I'm just smashing Town Hall 15s as a brand new Town Hall 15 or even Town Hall 16s. So there you guys have it. Let's get into the third and final attack. For the third and final attack, I just had to do it. You guys know already. The Super Witches. The Super Witches are one of the strongest strategies. Even at Town Hall 17, it's very overlooked at Town Hall 17, but it's still very powerful, very strong. So anyway, you guys already know Fireball into Super Witches. That's the army. Here's the army. Everything is linked in the description if you guys did not know. The 3 invis spells, you know, simple invis into Fireball. Nothing too crazy. Simple Valkyries with a few Hog Riders in the CC. For the recommended pets, all of them are the same as previous. King Phoenix, Queen Frosty, Warden. You could use the Poison Lizard or the Owl. And for the RC, obviously the Diggy. For the recommended equipment, again, King, Quake Boots. Quake Boots is a must, so if you don't have Spiky Ball upgraded, you can always change it to the Giant Gauntlet. For the Queen, obviously 2 epics, but you can always change it out for the Healer Puppet. Either of them. For the Warden, you have to again max out your Fireball and Rage Gem, and obviously for the RC, I recommend the Hog Puppet because the RC is more of like a cleanup on the back end with the CC coming out of the Siege Barracks. So those 2 extra Hog Riders with the CC and also like the Valkyries on the outside give so much tanking for the RC. So I recommend Hog Puppet. You could also use the Rocket Spear. You could use anything on the RC. You can even use the Haste Vial if you really want to. But I just recommend something that will give an invis, something that will give an RC an invis, which is the Hog Puppet. Now let's get into the final attack. So on this base, I see there's a lot of shit stacked in the middle. So I'm gonna try getting a simple Fireball just to take out, like, you know, a portion of that shit in the middle. So I'm gonna put Warden at around 3 o'clock. Let him just cook. Let him clear out a bit of, you know, the defenses. Actually, I prefer the Owl over the Lizard now that I'm thinking about it, because the Owl is just so good, and also you could tank a Sam. So really good. Warden anyway. It also helps Warden just clean up the trash buildings really, really well. So here Warden is on the Minion Prince. Minion Prince is gonna go down very easily. And then I see Warden's gonna get stuck onto storage. I told myself now it's the time to, you know, invis and get that Fireball. So here's an invis, Fireball, boom, just like that. And simple invis into Fireball, take out the Eagle. And now Warden's going up, so I'm just gonna throw him with the Super Witches. So he goes up with the Super Witches, throw King, Wallbreaker, Coco Loons, and then I'm gonna pop Queen on top with Siege Barracks. This guy had a CC outside, you know, I cannot There's nothing I can do about it. They're targeting my queen, so I'm just gonna pop queen ability instantly. I don't know why he's CC's on the outside, but it is what it is, I guess. So king right now is cooking. Everything is fine. Almost lost a healer there, but then Kokoloon took a Sam, so that's good. King is in the middle. I'm just gonna pop king ability right now to open up the base, and then use the jump spell on the back end. So everything is looking really good right now. I'm gonna double freeze on the single and also the monolith, because the single was on the was on the king. So, and I didn't want my king to die that early, so I just double froze. I see that I could throw my RC around 6 o'clock, sorry, 9 o'clock, so I throw my RC in there, and that's it. This base is pretty much smashed. As you guys can see, like, I have so much spells left, so much troops still alive. This base is absolutely gone. Queen alive, king alive, warden alive, all my witches alive. And yeah, this base is pretty much smashed, and that's all the strategy has to offer. It's so simple, yet so strong and so powerful. All three of these are actually very simple and very strong, so give them a use. If you guys struggle in ranked mode at Town Hall 15, I definitely recommend these three strategies. Everything will be linked in the description, from levels, pets, everything, from equipment, everything. So if you guys are struggling, check out the description. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys till next time.